What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT Review, the show from March 25th, 2020. Just to double check here, they were actually at the empty arena of Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. They were not at the Performance Center. So yeah. But your commentators were Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton. Unfortunately, no Nigel McGuinness. Unfortunately, no Beth Phoenix. And definitely and especially, unfortunately, no Mauro Ranallo. We got Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton instead. Nothing against those guys, but no. Wasn't the same. And the show didn't feel the same either, but I'll get to that later on. The opening match was Austin Theory versus Tyler Breeze, in a match that I thought it was solid, but really didn't care for much for it. Austin Theory at one point had his cell phone to do the selfie thing because that was Tyler Breeze's thing, and then Tyler Breeze goes for the Billy shot, which is the spinning wheel kick, but then looks like it didn't connect. It didn't look right, but Tyler Breeze won with it, and then Tyler Breeze won with it anyways, and that was it. Tyler Breeze, I guess he's getting his mojo back in the way, so whatever. Killian Dane went up against some guy named Hootie Miles. Don't know who he was, but the match to me wasn't that special, or I think I really couldn't care for the match at all, to be honest with you. And Killian Dane wasn't winning, so there you go. We had Cameron Grimes versus Tony Nese, and from here the match itself was pretty decent. I enjoyed the match for what it was. In the end, it was Cameron Grimes getting the win with the cave-in. We get the return, if anyone even cares, of Aliyah. She was supposed to go up against Xia Li. Also, we go backstage and we see Xia Li crying her eyes out. I thought that was good acting there. And then we go back to the ring and we see Aliyah smiling in a way, kind of smirking in a way. And I say to myself, so you're telling me, as a viewer, as a fan of professional wrestling, for me to try to at least find a way, or to in a way insult my intelligence in a way, to believe that Aliyah is responsible for what happened to Xia Li, based on how she's been booked, based on how she's been, I always thought she's always trashed. I didn't find any appeal of Aliyah anyway. She's beautiful, she's sexy in a way. She could have a personality that could suit her well, but of what I've been seeing her on NXT since she's been there, nothing. And the way that she's trying to come off with her being having any some type of intensity and whatever wasn't working either. And now I'm supposed to believe that someone like a Xia Li, who's a badass, because of what she could bring to the table as a professional wrestler with her background, I'm supposed to believe that she's crying in pain because of what basically what Aliyah did. I don't buy that. I do buy one thing, because also someone else has taken Xia Li's place, and it was the return of Io Shirai. And Io Shirai is someone that I do believe who is responsible for attacking Xia Li backstage. Because at least with Io Shirai, she's someone to take seriously. I don't take Aliyah seriously. In fact, I will take Liv Morgan seriously than I will take Aliyah seriously. Because at least Liv Morgan has been taken seriously in a way on the main roster, especially on how she was been thrown in that chamber by Shayna Baszler. One of the toughest women in professional wrestling right now is Shayna Baszler. And which is Liv Morgan showing passion in that chamber match against Shayna Baszler in a losing effort. I believe her more than I would believe in Aliyah. But the match itself, Aliyah has some offense, which is a fucking joke. But in the end, it was Io Shirai winning. So she earns her spot to be in the ladder match with the women's that are going to be in there as well, where it pertains to Chelsea Green, Mia Yim, and Tegan Knox. So Io Shirai has been added into that name, and we'll get to the women's match later on. I got a few to say about that too. Those video vignette, I don't remember if I've seen it. Same thing where it pertains to the whole Killer Kross video vignette, but then again, this could be the same video vignette that they've been playing before. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I got to look back at it to see if that was the same one, because basically it's a video vignette where it pertains to Dexter Lumis. So I gotta look back at that to see if it's the same one. But then again, I could be wrong, because the one that was been teasing for weeks was was a mysterious video vignette, which is gonna be the upcoming debut of Killer Kross, which I'll get to more of that later on. But I digress. Keith Lee comes out. He gets interviewed by some guy. What was his name again? I can't remember his name. Oh yeah, John Astro. I guess that's how you say his last name. But he interviews Keith Lee, which is the whole thing what happened with him, with Damian Priest attacking him, and then with Dominik Dijakovic coming out for the save, and then Keith Lee thought it was Dominik Dijakovic and attacked him. So he basically talks about how he successfully defended his North American Championship title against Cameron Grimes, and then also what pertains to the attack that happened to him, that he thought it was Dominik Dijakovic based on how he got into how he grabbed his title and then picked him up, and then Keith Lee retaliated, and then also he looks back at the tape, I guess, in a way, and see it was Damian Priest who did the attack, and he wants to apologize to Dominik Dijakovic for attacking him. So Dijakovic comes out. Dijakovic says he doesn't need his apology. All he needs is a shot at that title. Damian Priest comes out. He wants a shot at that title, and basically he pulls out a nightstick, gets ready to high fight with those guys. Keith Lee and Dijakovic, but Dijakovic gets a beat on him. Also, a brawl breaks out in a way, and then Dijakovic and Damian Priest fights outside the ring. Also Keith Lee dives on both of them outside the ring, and oh no, I'm sorry. It was Keith Lee and Damian Priest fighting outside the ring, and Dijakovic did a dive onto both of them. My apologies. Yeah, it was Dijakovic that did that. Basically, him standing tall. So basically, they're teasing a triple threat match for the for the North American Championship title. Talking about the wrong belt. Between the champion Keith Lee versus Dijakovic and Damian Priest. So we get Alan Cole. He was on vacation. Who's the NXT champion? He was supposed to have his NXT championship celebration coronation, but pertains to him being beating Finn Balor's days of championship reign, and instead he's having a vacation and everything. Talks about the Velveteen Dream, about how the Velveteen Dream thinks he can just get a title shot at Adam Cole, and that it doesn't work that way. And instead he proposed the Velveteen Dream go up against Bobby Fish, and that match will happen eventually. So yeah, but it was good promo though from Alan Cole, especially with him being on vacation, so he deserves it. Oh yeah, we get 1-2. Orton Orkin, Danny Burch. They go up against Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink, I think. I think it's Vink. Brendan Brendan Vink. I don't know. Where they come with these names anyways? Unbelievable. But anyways, match itself, I couldn't get into the match. I wasn't into it that much. But Orlando Marquez and Dan Burch ends up winning. So there you go. Next match was the women's ladder match qualifying match with Candice LeRae and Kaden Carter. There was no Mercedes Martinez. It was supposed to be Mercedes Martinez in the match, but instead, she has to not be part of the show. I think she spoke out and said that she was uncomfortable working during these conditions of the coronavirus, situation. So it was Kaden Carter who ends up taking the place of Candice LeRae. Now, despite no Mercedes Martinez in Candice LeRae, Candice LeRae versus Kaden Carter, I thought it was a good match, but Candice LeRae win the match. After the match, basically now the following is Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, Tegan Knox, Mia Yim, and Io Shirai. Now all they need is one more participant in the match, and the next NXT show will feature, the ones that didn't win their qualifying matches, like Dakota Kai, Shotzi Blackheart. I want to add Xia Li because she didn't get the part of the match because someone were attacking her, and then Aliyah's in there too as well. So yeah, Xia Li, Aliyah is gonna get another chance. I don't understand why she's getting another chance. She's trash. Kaden Carter is also part of it too. Who lost to Tegan Knox? Oh yeah, Yana Purrazzo. Now I don't know if she's confirmed to be in the match too, but basically for the women that didn't win the qualifying matches, especially what tends to happen with Xia Li, they all get to have the last opportunities to be into the match. What tends to this NXT women's ladder match, and and retains who's going to become the next number one contender against either Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley. Hopefully, it'll be Rhea Ripley, who retains the NXT Women's Championship title opportunity. The WWE NXT Women's Championship title shot. So, Matt Riddle versus Roderick Strong. Match was good. Matt Riddle ends up winning the match. After the match, we got these Indian wrestlers attacking Matt Riddle, and based on how they attacked Matt Riddle and everything, and based on how their Impact debut was, it was trash. They're both garbage, and they have a manager who I think he's not trash. He goes by the name of Malcolm Bolivins. He was called something else. Stokely Holloway, I think his name was. He was in Ring of Honor, and he's part of NXT. He's been on NXT for a few years. After leaving Ring of Honor. But he managed guys like Moose and a few others. Cedric Alexander is one of them as well. Caprice Coleman, which Caprice Coleman is still in Ring of Honor. Can't remember who else he managed. I think he managed also Cheeseburger. Yeah, he also managed Cheeseburger. But yeah, the point is he's been in Ring of Honor. He's basically his role is to be a wrestling manager, and and this is no different here now, except for one thing. He's managing two pieces of trashes. And unfortunately, there was no Pete Dunne, by the way, because Pete Dunne is probably one of those guys who felt uncomfortable to show up to do these shows with the whole coronavirus situation. So, finally, Triple H, he does this whole conference between Tommaso Ciampa and John Gargano in the middle of the ring, where he wants those two to settle each other, their differences once and for all, not at the Performance Center, especially not at Full Sail, but at a different location. And Gargano is basically saying, in 2 weeks' time, give me the opportunity in 2 weeks' time and all that. But I don't want to go through all this because it's Triple H. Triple H just, to me, is boring at this point, especially with his promos. it takes too long, because the way he cuts his promo, with the way he talks, and I'm the game, I'm that damn good, well, I'm moving over, So that's basically the gist of it. But also we get an interruption of someone of these flashing images, and it was Killer Kross. Now they didn't say his name, and they didn't even say his name on the Timetron. But on the Timetron, with the video playing, it was obviously Killer Kross. But is he Killer Kross though? Is he gonna be Kross? Is he gonna be Kevin Kross? What is he gonna be? Hopefully we'll get answers pretty soon. So, and that was the end of the show. Also, we heard a woman's voice being ultra and all that. I think it's not gonna be just Killer Kross debuting. I think Scar Bedos could be debuting as well, where Scar Bedos could interview Killer Kross in a way, or I don't know, maybe Killer Kross comes out first, and then all of a sudden Scar Bedos comes out and controls him in a way. I don't know. We'll see. But that was the show. Now, as far as the show was to me, folks, the show to me, it wasn't the same. I didn't feel the vibe, because I'm used to seeing NXT shows with NXT crowds there, and because this wasn't the case, because this whole Kross situation, I don't blame them, but at the same time, I wasn't feeling the show. I was not feeling the show. I thought the show to me was bland. I mean, there were some matches I thought was good though. 3 matches I thought was good. Rest of the shows, rest of the matches, I just couldn't get into it, and to me it just fell apart. In my sake, I thought it fell apart. Let me just double check here how many matches happened. By looks of it, look at it was 7 matches. Actually 8 matches, but let me just triple check. Let me triple check this time. Seven matches. And my overall score for the show, for WWE NXT, the show from March 25th, 2020, I'm gonna give the show a 4 out of 10. Wasn't a great show. I wouldn't even say it was a good show. I thought it was okay. So 4 out of 10. Sorry, Triple H. But Bret Hart was right. Just saying. That being said, thank you all for watching for It's Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. This was your WWE NXT review, the show from March 25th, 2020. Until next time, we're this WWE NXT review. You all stay well, stay safe, stay protected. We're rotating this whole coronavirus situation. Stay in peace. I'm out. Take care. Ta-ta for now.